It's really the perfect scheme for the pro-abortion side, because they can get these justices in. They don't need to get a whole lot of them, but they can just get these justices in. They make a bad precedent, and then they know that all these conservative justices are going to uphold it
no matter
forever.
What.
So it doesn't really matter ultimately, and they'll act like it matters. They'll act like this is the end of the world. Abortion is coming to an end. This is horrible. And everyone will do that. All the pro-lifers, they'll go and they'll do that. They'll say, it's going to end. Hooray. Roe v. Wade is coming to an end. And they'll get everyone excited and all lazy, right?
It's a charade.
It's a charade.
Every time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every single time.
And this is where you can really see that she's on the left. She says, yes, over time, abortion rights have been curtailed for women in red states, but the anti-abortion movement was promised a great deal more than that. It's like, this should make you angry. Here's someone who is looking into the pro-life movement, who's honestly taking an assessment of it from a left-wing perspective and saying, you guys are getting completely
destroyed. It's because you're weak. It's because you're weak, and I see how weak you are, and I'm going to make fun of you. I'm going to make fun of your appetite for hypocrisy and your tolerance for betrayal.
Yeah, it's like
how... Mm-hmm. She's probably just, her mind is blown, right, as she watches the pro-life movement, because she thinks, man, we would never do that, right? Mm-hmm. We would never tolerate judge after judge doing this and still support whoever had the D next to them. We would never go for that, right?
It's that age-old principle that, you have the high school bully or whatever and the little kid that's getting beat up by him, and if he puts up a fight for long enough and he just does enough damage to make it not worth it to pick on him anymore, he won't do it anymore. Yeah. And that's what the Republican Party is, and you got this little kid that's getting picked on endlessly by the Republican Party who's just abusing them constantly, and they don't do anything about it. They're not the ones who are punching back. They go and they bring food to the bully, and they give the bully all kinds of lunch money and all kinds of things like that. And they pay the bully lots of money to make sure he gets to do what he gets to do. And they never, ever stand up to him. They never punch him in the nose and teach him that you can't do this to them anymore. That's what has to happen. It has to sting. Every time they do this, it has to sting. They have to lose seats. They have to be trashed in the press. They have to constantly be harassed and told, this is not what we want from you. You are failing us. You are not beholden to the pro-choicers you're supposed to oppose. Get out of office. You do not belong in there if you're not going to fight this. It's ridiculous. That's what we should do. But instead, we're just going along to get along.
For a second, as you were doing that, I was imagining in my head, would a pro-lifer ever say this? And then I kind of internally laughed a little bit. No, they would never do anything like that.
Yeah.
Because they will support the R no matter what.
Yep.
No matter what.